All right, Tank. This is your
Oh,
homie.
no.
Let's get it,
This
man.
your
'Cause
homie.
I got some thoughts on this shit. Let's
Yeah,
get
My
it.
This
favorite
is your
Martian.
homie.
My favorite Martian.
So this don't sound like
I'm
some
telling
rich
you.
white dude shit.
There
just
you
think
go.
this is all set up, right?
Hold on. Let's get it out there for the people that actually just listen to the podcast.
Run it down to him, brother. Run it down. You're right.
All right, so Elon Musk is accused of exposing himself. A SpaceX flight attendant said Elon Musk exposed himself and propositioned her for sex. Documents show the company paid $250,000 for her silence. They said there was a point where this motherfucker was like, he showed her his dick and was like, "I'll buy you a horse." Like, who doesn't want a horse? Like, it's a hand job.
You could have
had a
touching
horse.
this.
Let me say something. This bitch must not watch Shark Tank. She could have
I was
negotiated.
thinking the same thing.
She could have. Listen, let me say this.
Negotiate. Come on.
Let me say this to all the subscribers, especially since we got DJ LOH to the ones and twos. It is inappropriate for anybody, no matter what your financial status is, to proposition to proposition a woman.
Right.
You know. However, Elon Musk got
Yes.
more money than the motherfucker who gave Demi Moore that indecent proposal.
Definitely.
She could have hustled the shit out this motherfucker.
How do you get caught in your feelings? I'm sorry, but she should have been thinking long term.
And she took the settlement.
That's what I'm saying. But it was only listen, man. Listen, I know I shouldn't say it like this, but I'm speaking for him. That only 250,000 for this motherfucker, she could have came the fuck up. She could have came up. Listen, she could have came up off more money off the settlement, but she could have came up off more money if she. Hey, yeah, what you want for this pussy? I don't want a horse.
Hey,
I'm
That's
just
how-
saying.
this is how
Once
I
the
know.
horse is on the table, you don't walk away from the horse.
Let that have been.
You don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Let
You
that
don't
have
look
been
a gift
Trina.
horse in the mouth.
Let
Yeah.
that have been Trina.
Oh.
Trina would have broke that.
Hold
Man.
on. So when
Come on,
you when
Tank.
you look deeper into the story, man, there's a whole bunch of BS that's just floating around. So,
Okay.
number one, she gets the job as a flight attendant, right?
Yes.
And then another flight attendant tells her, "Hey, girl, you know what you need to do is go to masseuse school so you can Elon them special massages on these fucking flights, right?" She pays her own money, goes to masseuse school. Now everybody in here knows, as an adult, masseuse means that you jack motherfuckers off. I mean, that's just it's a common assumption, okay? Whether or not you do it or you don't. Just like going to prison. Like if motherfuckers go to prison, either you kill somebody, you somebody in jail. Like it's just a common assumption.
Somebody
Okay,
straight
same thing goes with masseuses.
I'm sitting on a
Somebody
big one
spit
right
in your
here.
ass.
I'm sitting on.
Yeah.
I'm trying that.
And
The views
here
and
we go.
opinions. The views. And
Here we go. Nah. Here we go. This chick pays her own money, goes to masseuse school just to give this cat massages. It wasn't in her. It wasn't in her job description when she applied, because obviously it wasn't. You wasn't no motherfuckers. So
Right.
she's talking about giving this dude special massages. So
What was he
goes
supposed
and
to think?
He's naked, right? And which is like
sheet.
normal for a
sheet.
masseuse.
Yeah, a sheet. Yeah,
Wait a minute, he was
a
naked?
sheet.
a sheet.
Yeah,
a
he was
sheet.
naked under a sheet. You know what I mean? And then you on a motherfucking SpaceX flight giving a naked man a massage, the richest man on the planet, and you don't think in one fucking instant that he is going to offer you some dick in your hand.
Why y'all in
Like,
space?
This is like, you have to think, yes, I am a flight whore.
Yeah, she turned it
I
into
want
some
to
porno
be
shit.
professional.
Right.
They're like, you would come on, man. You don't think fuckers that flying around the Dallas Cowboys right now is jacking motherfuckers off?
Hey man,
This is the richest man on the planet. You on a SpaceX jet.
They
Who
was
the fuck
doing-
knew
Houston
SpaceX
lost a
space
whole
company
quarterback
has
to the-
flight
to the-
attendants? You
Houston
didn't know
lost a
this
whole
job
quarterback.
existed.
Houston
You know what I
lost
mean?
a whole quarterback behind this shit. They're gonna be apologizing to him in a year or two.
Yeah.
We're
If
so
somebody
sorry for
said
the
the richest man
inconvenience.
in the world wants you to go to masseuse school, he knows that he's asking you to jack him off professionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if Elon Musk asked you to go to masseuse school, would you?
Who you talking to?
No,
Because you ain't talking
no,
to
he
me.
ends up jacking this motherfucker off.
Would you
That's
go
it.
to Would you go to
That's
masseuse school?
Hey man, I don't need money like that.
There you go. So don't ask us that shit.
I don't need money like
It
that.
got quiet real quick. Everybody looking at the gas prices like,
Elon.
so
Elon-
I
Elon-
ain't got to do
Elon
nothing. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? I cleaned chitlins before, so shit, jacking them off won't be too much of a reach.
It's just another muscle.
Fuck. Yeah, that's all it is.
Elon better have the jackals on deck. He asked me some shit like that. I'm just saying.
And the
this.
thing about it is,
ass
man,
fuck.
it could go either way. It could be male flight attendants. It could be female flight attendants that he wants to go to, masseuse school. He may want to do and call it a stranger, and or
Hey,
just depending on how he's feeling. He's the richest man in the world, man. We don't know what this dude kink is. He like, man, I can't get off until I'm up such and such altitude. You know what I mean? He may
We gotta
some
be in
next
orbit.
level shit, pretty much.
Right when we hit orbit.
Right. Pretty much.
Look at it float.
Into the basket.
Oh.
It rubs the lotion into the
Oh
skin.
man. Wait a second. I just got that. And then he said it rubs lotion into the skin. Shit just
Say it.
Oh,
Say it.
man.
He up
Or
there
else
like
it
this.
gets the hose again.
Look at it. Yeah, just look at it float. There it is.
See, the horse wasn't a gift. The horse was a punishment. You're like,
Man.
you
That's
don't want to
nasty,
try on
man.
me. You have to learn.
And this is the thing.
But
Where she gonna go?
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing with this chick, man, is that like she continued to work there. If I was, if a motherfucker offered me dick and I kept going to work, there's a problem with or it didn't offend me. You know what I mean? Like
There it is.
if my
Right.
boss offered
Right.
me dick
You're right.
But listen, Cuddy,
It's
and then
settlement.
complain that her hours got cut.
you notice
Yeah.
how all of these fucking stories end up the same. They still keep going. Oh, he took advantage of me. And then the fifth time I saw him after that, you like, wait a fucking minute. So he showed you his dick. You was offended to the point of getting $250,000 and you still showed up to work. Exactly. She wanted that payout,
Took
DJ
that
LOH on the
payout.
ones and
And
twos.
then she spoke on it.
She's
Breach of contract.
Read your contract.
Traitor.
Yeah, I bet you would have jacked him off now.
Like, it was only my hand,
it's better than Elon Musk. 'Cause I wouldn't have offered shit.
Man.
Shit.
250K. I thought it was the 250 mil. Nah, 250K. That's like I said, man. He make that taking a dump.
$250,000.
Right.
That
Man, he
ain't
make
nothing,
that
man.
sweating. That's a dump is too much work for him to make
By the
that.
time he make it to his plane, walk up those stairs.
Talk about it.
That's that money right there. That's
Talk
what he
about
could get,
that
that's what he
shit,
could
man.
give her, man. He was like, "Oh shit, yeah, that 250K came out of my secretary's account."
Let me say this. Short of rape,
Mhm.
it's hard for me to believe. I'm not going to say all, but it's hard for me to believe that a lot of women are going to be offended by what a fucking billionaire does. Let me say this. Let me go into it
Facts.
like this.
Some.
Let me go.
Some depending on let me
Right.
stop you right there because we have another instance of when this happened. That happened, and he got canceled. Steve Wynn. He did the same thing. Propositioned a lady at a massage parlor. And
Right.
all that shit came out. He had to leave he had to turn everything over damn near to his wife or ex-wife now. Oh, and
The
pretty
owner,
much
the owner of the Patriots.
yeah, but all that shit got that went away. You know what I mean? Kraft. Yeah, that shit went away.
And
All these billionaires, man. This is billionaire shit. And like I've said, not too many. Who's gonna be offended by a billionaire doing some billionaire shit?
Right.
Hey man, you an adult. How you gonna be offended at fucking sex organs?
That's what I'm saying. There you go. Like, okay, exactly. Because this is my thing, man. I don't think she was offended. She was intrigued. Like, Yeah, I'm about to get some paper. Let me say this. Kevin Samuels, let's go back. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Kevin Samuels had women that look like my flip-flop. Call into that motherfucker and say that they deserved.
Keep going, brother. Keep it going. You had me at flip, but keep going.
That's it. Shout out to DJ LOH. They said that he had women call in and look like my fucking flip flop. Call in and say that they deserved a man in the top 1%. Not only did some of them look like flip flops, some of these bitches look like a flip flop for a size 12 shoe, for a size 12 foot, and they had a bunch of baby flip flops with them. And they expected that some rich dude was going to take care of them. That's why I say there ain't. If it's me, oh yeah, this motherfucking pulled his wingle out. Elon, motherfucking what's the old Microsoft motherfucker
Bill Gates,
Jobs,
dispoisoning everybody allegedly.
Microsoft. No, you said Microsoft. I'm sorry, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Sorry.
He out there now. Yeah, he out there now doing this thing. He's single now. So yeah.
Come on, man. Come on,
he
man.
out there doing this thing.
Dude, let me see. Looks have nothing to do with what a woman deserves.
No, but their expectation does.
Exactly. You know,
Wait, when they coming out of
bullshit. Oh, I'm glad you corrected that shit. She said looks. You said looks have nothing to do with what a woman deserves. So you telling me that a whole population of women deserve rich motherfuckers? What's wrong with it? Just off of looks? Man, bullshit.
Y'all better get ready for polygamous relationships.
There you go. There you go. If that's the case, right. You better be ready to share that motherfucker. Not just polygamous. You better be ready to share that motherfucker with 50 other women. You better be ready to be part of a fucking harem if you really believe that, DJ LOH.
And see where that pecking order ends up with ugly motherfuckers.
Let me say this.
You got Tuesdays and Thursdays.
There you go. Let me say this. Unless you are a woman of financial means, not just financial means,
royalty.
Yes. Then you can look a certain way because that's all about power. But most of these billionaires, just like Kevin Samuels said, man, I be watching shit on TV. How many men are with women you don't think are pretty? That's us. But how many of those dudes switch those women out once they looks fade? A lot of these women, look at Donald Sterling. He had the chick on the side.
Yeah.
He had the young babe on the side. What I'm saying is, even if the woman is hit in the face, if she look like my flip-flop, that flip-flop better be worth at least $50 million. And he's still gonna have some toys on the side. That's some beautiful fucking women. That's just the truth of it. You can't see it's looks and finances. Women want a man of means, and men want a woman that look good on that arm. That's why you got a bunch of sugar daddies out here. Ain't even hitting the bitch, but giving her a couple dollars just to be seen in public with him. Now, if you only have $2 and looking for a millionaire, that's one thing. But looks alone have nothing to do with what someone deserves.
That's facts. But
that's in the ideal world.
Atrocious attitudes, and even more dangerous mentalities that we're talking with Mr. Samuels. Most cases,
exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Because didn't go to therapy, wasn't willing to work on themselves. They were set.
These fucking men don't just put up with bullshit. These men don't just be putting up with bullshit. Some of these dudes, these women turn up fucking missing just for getting out of with these cats. Hell, the fuck yeah, got something to do with looks.
Yeah,
you better not have
fell
no
off
kids.
the yacht. Yeah, I mean, they're not, like I said, they're not. I'm just saying, these billionaires can make people disappear,
Right.
What happened to Susan? She's no longer,
Come on, man.
It happened, man.
Let me see. Oh, you want look? Let me look at this Nike flip flop. Look at that motherfucker. Some motherfuckers look like these.
Yeah, it's like what Chris Rock say, man. Your finances pretty much shows exactly what you can afford to have on your arm.
Come on, man. Now, it's some people that don't give a fuck about that. You know, it's but you know, that's because they got some kind of other fucking thing going on. But I'm talking about these types of Elon Musk, and I'm talking about the women that go after him. If you look like a dag, you bet not fucking even line up.
A what?
A dag.
What?
Snatch.
Huh?
What is that? What is he talking about? What is that?
Oh, you mean dogs?
That's what I said today. That's what I said today. That's what I said today. The fucking sheep fucker. I said today.
Motherfucker walked us all in it.
Love that movie.
Oh my god!
Fucking look like a dag. The fucking look like a fucking dag.
Oh, take that away, my baby.
You bitch look like a what? A dag.
Dang.
Talk about you want a high value fucking man. Let me say this, man. Listen, man. It's only a certain type of woman that look down on a blue collar motherfucker. First, see, and women. I'm gonna say this shit, and I know I'm going somewhere else, but I'm gonna bring it back. But you know, you get women. Oh, I ain't dealing with no man that ain't got no job. Then the motherfucker got a job. Oh, he only make $15 an hour. I can't be with no man like that. Most of these men out here, they gay, but then your fucking best friend be gay. Like women be, you know what I'm saying? It just the shit don't make sense. It don't make fucking sense.
She'll mess with a married man, but get mad with a dude still staying at home with his mama.
Come on, son.
What?
Come on, son.
Come on. Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Come on.
Please repeat that.
A woman will sleep with a married man.
Come on,
but then
son.
look down on a brother if he's still staying at home with his mother.
Right. And then when that married man died, bitch actually believes she got the right to show up at the fucking funeral, bitch. You get 2 hours 1 day a week.
That's it.
One day a week.
I don't get the logic, man. I do not get the logic, but that's what it is.
Oh, we're gonna bring it back. But Cuddy, if you think I'm lying about this, YouTube, how many side chicks that showed up to funerals? Talk about how my name is Keisha, and I was with John.
Yeah.
I was with Marvin for the last 5 years of his 10-year marriage.
There's a female comic that's out there, man, and she did a whole bit on this whole scenario, how she was with Leonard for X amount of years, and she's like, "I'd be damned if they gonna keep me." She's like, "They didn't kept me out the obituary and everything." She's like, "We was together for 15 years." She said she did what a normal side chick would do. She went up to his casket, and when she walked past it, she keyed it. I fell out, dog. She keyed Leonard's casket.
That's because she gave that man.
Fell out, man. She like you was about to say. She didn't gave that man all of her youth.
Right, all of her youth gone. I know a woman that did that. You get that man all of your youth when you could have been with some decent cat. It could have gave you with the life you wanted.
Right,
but you look down on him because he only made certain amount of dollars an hour. You don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Right, but dude kept her and whatever. You know, he kept her tight and just enough. You know,
yeah.
But, you know, holidays, don't you ring my phone. You know who I'm with. Don't you call me during the fucking holidays. You know, you don't call me until after January 1st.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
With my real family.
On that Dave Hollister's favorite girl type action.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What's wrong with your shit?
You're calling me, you're telling me that you want me, you need me, you can't see how I can be with another B. I appreciate you not, could never be my wifey. Why can't she? My lady, my only one who was there for me, who cared for me. One most thing, I'm not leaving my home. You can't keep calling me all night long, just constantly interrupting. Can't you see? Yeah, that goddamn.
There it is.
They need to
There
go
it
back
is.
and listen
There it
to
is.
that old R&B.
That was it.
That shit you want, talking about my baby's mom. She's here laying in my arms. That motherfucker went through some shit with that song. I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about that shit on the show. But that song, you
That
listen
was
to
it.
that goddamn, he was telling
That was
he
it.
was getting that bitch right, like, man,
My
come on.
favorite girl.
I do know the entire song. I just ain't want to, I
Me
was trying
too.
to shorten it. I know that shit. I know, or the one after that, but I ain't gonna go into
Yeah,
it.
that's
I'm
church.
just- yeah,
That's
that's
church right there,
church.
man.
That's church. But no, man.
Hymns. Check the album out if you ain't got it.
Yeah, Ghetto Hymns. Don't forget Chicago 88, the movie.
Chicago had you to move. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you dig, man. It's just it's a situation, like I said, I just can't see too many women being offended by what a billionaire do. I think that she saw some other sort of opportunity. The fact that she ain't fired is beyond me. Y'all just lost 40. We're gonna get Sam Mo. We're gonna
That's
do
how
a
that
compilation. Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
how
get
that
Sam.
works.
We're gonna do a
That's how that works.
compilation
That's
of
gonna
my
be a
singing.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Shout out Dave Hollister.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You dig.
Man,
Yeah, man.
But I see what you were saying, man. As far as that old girl didn't finesse it right. You knew it's a certain type of way these billionaires move, and she knew that.
Yeah.
Like Tank said, man, you are flight attendant, and all of a sudden on the flip, outside of your job description, they tell you, hey, man, you know how you can really level up? If you go to masseuse school.
Yeah.
What do you think you was going to do? Would you rub feet?
Here's the crazy thing, though.
You
Sad
rubbing
thing,
dick.
That's it.
with all that extra training and money spent, she walked away with $250,000. She's not going to get another gig like that.
No.
Yeah. I
Anyway.
mean, that's it. But my thing is, I don't know what the salary was for a flight attendant for SpaceX. You know what I mean? She could have been leveling up, making that kind of money. And she's like, well, they just started reducing my hours. Yes. Because the only thing you want to rub is feet. Come on now. Get in the game. Get in the game. You got plugged in. They threw you an alley-oop and you want to lay up. That don't work like that, man. They keep throwing you these opportunities and you keep just, no, I don't want to do that.
You finna be serving more than peanuts in space, bitch, and get it right. And
But you gotta think this. She was a flight attendant for fucking space. For space. Like she's at the top of her gig right there.
Yeah.
I'm saying $1 billion.
If you ain't ever slept your way to the top, you could jack off right there at the height of it. You know what I mean?
You can watch.
As a matter of fact, if this crime was committed in fucking space, how has anybody got jurisdiction over
That's
it?
what I was just about to think.
No jurisdiction.
Ain't no
I was thinking
jurisdiction.
That's but
Good point. Good
It
point.
came out in this trial. It came out in this Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial that Amber Heard was able to get because she lied about paying the $7 million to charities, ACLU, and it was Children's Hospital. She got Elon Musk to pay $500,000 to one and $500,000 to the other. Totaling, of course, you brothers know $1 million. And all you came out with was $250,000.
Damn.
Let that had a bit trainer.
For a sexual harassment.
Let that had been Nicki Minaj up in space with all that ass. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, I know I say a lot of fucked up, and I don't want it to sound sexist. I have a daughter, and if she was ever a SpaceX flight attendant, she'd either better never go back to work after that day.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Right. Or
jack off a billionaire. Which still isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad, if Elon Musk came up to me and was like, your daughter jacked me off in space. I'm like, well, it could be a lot fucking worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, she could be jacking off truckers.
She could,
but
you're
she's
right.
not.
She's not. Right. She's not.
No,
and I don't
but
even
she's
want-
not.
No.
Yeah, Yeah,
that
we
could
gotta
have been Flavor Flav, motherfucker.
we got to move on, man. We got to move on.
Let's
I can't even fathom that shit, man. I'm
Let's go
over
to
it.
the next one.
Next
Let's
one.
go.
Yeah, Tank rolled that